It's a little dirty after traveling. God bless it. No, I want to show the paint. You can't say literally paint drying with no paint. Here we go. Yojimbo. Let's see. Now, the always check. Did we get signal? Let's see what that called. I guess folks probably adjust this before they start going. But good evening. This is full of soap. Yep, tonight's mission is to literally watch paint dry. It's so exciting. Can't even believe it. What a time to be alive. Let's see. Oh, cool. Let's see if we get signal. Always gotta check, you know. Let's see. Oh, and this is totally getting through here. Cool. No one's here. Checking levels. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yay! Alrighty. Now time to mix some paint. We got signal! And I got soup! Hi! Hi, Jamie. Which is really weird, because I always just think he was batty. Is it actually morning over there? It might be me. There's a very strong chance that there's not a good connection tonight. I think our internet's just not doing good, which sucks, but such is life. Thank you, Time Warner Cable. That's why I was checking it over here. I'm like, oh, am I going through? And I'm like, yes, I am going through, which is exciting, because I never really know. Because it's one of those, if you start streaming your stream while you're streaming, it just doesn't work out well. But yeah, is it morning over there in Japan? Because it's like 7 o'clock here. Also, hi! Your freaking Sailor Moon was amazing, and I hope your husband really, really liked that. Because I have a feeling that was definitely some shots that you sent him, like, hello. How are you? Are you okay? What'd you... Okay. Congratulations! My roommate lost a book and he found a book. Did you dry? get nervous mixing paint this close to fabric. It's not probably the best idea. That nice glittery red. Delicious. Might add some more purple to it. What sucks is this is like a really, okay, it's not really, but it's pretty darn wide. I gotta paint triangles all around it. Whoop. Make that a little darker. There's not really great just dark red fabric paint. At least not one that I've found. So this might just end up looking like a Technicolor Dreamcoat skirt thing. Ah, man, it's the same color. I want darker! Oh, I got soup behind me. Soup, soup, soup. Delicious. Welcome to the most boring thing ever. Painting lines. Oh. I know. It's not even exciting painting. It's not like I'm painting the shoulders. It's not like I'm even painting the arm. Well, actually, the arms are going to be really boring to paint because it's just straight gold. Probably going to spray paint it. And then just do some dry brushing. But hi, Logan. Yeah, this is just... Let's brush. No, you roll, Stingray! I don't know who you are. But... Or is it No, it's Stingray. Stingrays, you know, are kind of terrifying after the whole... Oh my god. Why can't... I can't remember his name. Steve Irwin! Okay, after Steve Irwin got knocked out by a stingray. A little terrified of stingrays. He was kind of a veritable badass. Yeah, I'm just doing a bunch of triangles. Yes, Steve Irwin. It came and it went out of my mind like a fart in the wind. Which is pretty much my favorite saying ever. A fart in the wind just comes and goes. Leaving behind a subtle but lingering stench. How are y'all doing tonight? Welcome to Watching Paint Dry 101. You're doing okay? That's pretty solid for a Monday, though. Mondays are kind of hit or miss. We had a really weird Monday at work today. But we had some people let go last week, so it's like that awkward Monday. Which sucks. Everyone's a bit on edge. But that's how it goes. Wheel keeps turning. Oh! What contest did you submit into? What'd you submit? Was it the Witcher stuff you were working on? This has glitter in it and it makes me really happy. Oh, that's cool. So did you do like the modeling for him? Because I know you're a big Monster Hunter fan, right? Oops, I got some cat hair. Oh, cat hair. Oh, cat hair. Go away. There we go. Nice. Well, good luck. Yeah, it's a little hard with the delay answering and asking questions. You're like, okay. Yes, glitter is life. Glitter is love. If I could just live in a world of glitter, I'd probably have some really bad sight problems. But that'd be okay. Because everything would be so shiny. Like, imagine if you were having a fight with someone. Or a really hard argument. Like an intense debate. And you could just throw glitter on the situation. I think it'd get better. Would you win? Probably not. But the situation would be diffused. And maybe you could, like, see eye to eye. Or just be covered in glitter and roll around in glitter. And then pet a unicorn and go to a cat shelter and pet them too, and then go walk the dogs at the animal shelter and save the world. You could do world peace with glitter. Or just make a 2-year-old really happy. Yep, this is going to be a Technicolor Dream Coat. Now, is it one of those, like, getting... If you're painting your walls, because, one, that's a pain in the butt. It's nice, it's comforting, but, you know, it can be a struggle, especially if you get it on carpet. Would you mix it into the paint? Or is it something you could, like, spray on a wall after it's already painted? Or you could do like a plastic sheet over a wall, but maybe if it was matte plastic that had a subtle glitter. Then say if you live in an apartment, you could have glitter walls, but not forever. And then not have to repaint the entire apartment when you leave. I wonder if that's a thing. Yes, if glitter cats were a thing, I'm pretty sure glitter cats are a thing. I've gotten glitter all over my cats before. Which is great, because one of them's black, she's sleeping over there. So it just is really nice. Oh, yeah. My handy dandy glitter fabric paint. But yeah, putting glitter on a black cat is fantastic. It's like they have little stars on them. I like glitter. It can add like a little subtle thing. Subtle look. Sorry, I'm really sleepy today. Went on a trip and we traveled a lot and I'm just like, oh look, normal time. Though I saw a school trip in an airport and I think that's terrifying. Imagine you have an entire class of 3rd graders on a plane in Washington. Okay, they're probably not 3rd graders, they're probably 7th graders, but still, come on. Oh. Do people really not know they have herpes? But it's true, glitter is definitely a craft herpes. And then you'll end up doing Furiosa and just suddenly have glitter on your arm. Like, okay, cool. This is my life now. Yeah, because glitter definitely is not smooth. I've had to plaster wall paint before, and that definitely isn't smooth. Gave a great 3D texture, but was not... Because we ended up having to sand it down later, and it took for fucking ever. We ended up getting a power sander to the walls. Which then brought up the question, why did we do this in the first place? Cute cat over there is being cute. Then a fat cat over there is being fat. He's sleeping. I love cats. Just in case no one couldn't figure this out by now, I really love cats. I love every kind of cat. Just want to hug all of them. But I can't. I can't hug every cat. I think what stinks about when you're painting on fabric, you gotta do 2 layers. Because if you do 1 layer, it ends up looking sheer, it looks kind of weak. Then you gotta do the 2nd layer, and you gotta make sure everything lines up. Not as tedious as all get out. I mean, not as tedious as like doing buttons, but... How'd you get punched in the face by a cat? Also, where do you work? Where do you work that has cats that punch you in the face? Are you like a vet? Do you work at a vet? How do you... I'm so impressed right now. I mean, I can understand getting headbutted. That makes sense. How did it punch you in the face again? Were you trying to get it to calm down? Did it just go like... Oh. I'm still really impressed that it punched you. Cats do have some pretty eyes, though. Though I guess they can have, like, infections and scrapes, because eyes are eyes. And it's not the whole, like, if humans can get it, animals can get it, but... I mean, fish can get eye fungus. Which I learned that was the thing last week. Not that fish get eye fungus, but eye fungus. The fungus among us. Don't know. Like, I wear contacts, I wear glasses. Never knew about eye fungus. Still haven't really looked into it, though. Oh, Jesus! Oh, so he, like, went for a full-on scratch in the face. Damn. That's unfortunate. Doctor, I got punched by a cat. No, you can tell us what really happened. No, seriously, doctor, I got punched by a cat. Does your husband beat you? No, it was a cat. That's crazy. Yeah, they're strong. They can definitely be some strong little buggers. I picked up a cat a couple days ago and he was solid muscle. Like, it was amazing! His coat was really smooth too. So that's a hell of a story. Being punched by a cat. I think you're on a very small but elite list. Okay. Okay. I got my little stencil. Here we go. I originally had this be a double stencil, and it didn't work out that well, so I just cut it all up, and now I have a single stencil. I just freehand the top line because, in the immortal words of someone or another, YOLO. YOLO. Say no, no. I said, oh, I have soup. YOLO. Supo. Ooh. We have a sale at my local grocery store for soup, and it's buy 2, get 3 free. So I went home with 15 cans of soup. Speaking of cans of soup, I met a lady who's prepared for the apocalypse. Like, you know, people say they have their zombie apocalypse plans. No, this lady really does. Like, she has guns and oh shit kits, and it is intense. She has like a shelter ready. She has solar panels installed. They even have bunnies, and they love the bunnies, but they're like, the bunnies are first on the food list. Cool lady. Still a little terrified, but cool lady. Not quite what I was expecting. Like, she seemed a bit intense, but at the same time, I was, wow, boy! Okay! On a scale of 1 to 10, I was not expecting that. Oh. More soup. Oh, I love this song. I'm a third of the way there! On the first round. Pretty much my goal is to paint all around this, let it dry, work on my armor, which I got over there, kind of sitting mocking me, and then finish painting and then cry. It's not a bad idea to have a go bag. I mean, you know, the worst happens, something's on fire, you know, even if it's not even like a hardcore emergency, like you got to go out of state because there's a funeral or something like that, you're ready. Oh, I'm painting in, like, which way? That way. Boop, boop. So I'm working on that design right there, Yojimbo, and this is the skirt. So it's the outer skirt, which has this red design all around it, as does the original Yojimbo design. And that's what I'm painting. And it's tedious as all get out. But I painted, like, let's lighten this over. On the tiny screen. I did it around the jacket too, and I did this really pretty gradient, and it looks like a sunset. Because I'm a 5-year-old, and I like sunsets and glitter and cats. And soup. Do 5-year-olds like soup? I'll have to ask my nephew. He likes chicken nuggets. And gummy bears. But if you don't like chicken nuggets and gummy bears, you're a communist. I used to have a zombie plan. Actually, I'm having a beef sirloin stew. Beef sirloin stew. Which I don't know if he'd like. He likes venison, so he'd probably like chicken noodle. I can see kids liking chicken noodle with the the letters and such in them. Oh, well, that makes sense. So maybe I'm like an 8-year-old. You stay there. You can live there now. You know, I've never had a venison stew. I bet you venison stew is quite tasty. Just food for thought. Literally, because it's food. Oh, food. Oh, but going back, Stingray. This is for KatsuCon, which is in 10 days, and I'm really behind. So that happened. I thought I was going to be able to knock this out when I was out of the country last week, but we ended up having so many events at night that I just didn't have a shot to. But there was a lot of room, and I'm kind of jealous. I'm like, wow, there was a couple cats around there that would hang out, which was nice, but for the most part, I could have spread out this entire skirt and just gone around. Listen to Adam Ruins Everything and some good old chill music, I suppose. I'd love to build a snowman. Are you Elsa? No, Anna. Anna. I still haven't seen that movie. Do you want to build a snowman? Or ride our bikes around the halls? Actually, though, I genuinely would love to build a snowman. Hopefully after KatsuCon, though. Because, I don't know, MacFest and KatsuCon were back-to-back last year. And I forgot which one. I was driving up, it's like 3 in the morning, it's snowing. I had worked like all the night before to make sure I was going to be able to be free that weekend. And there's whiteout conditions. It's roads I don't know. Like, I can... And obviously I handled whiteout conditions because I'm still here, but... I was driving, going... I'm on a bridge! Above water, up in the north, and I can't see shit. It's 3 in the morning, and then my sister calls, and she was on a trip in Colorado, Jackson Hole or something, and she was completely drunk. Trying to get me to get her an Uber so she could get a ride back to the hotel. But then she forgot I was on the phone. So it's middle of the night snowing, I'm trying to explain to my sister how to get an Uber who's all the way across the country. Like, you have to download it on your phone. And then she forgets I'm there. So I'm eavesdropping on her husband, and this other couple's conversation. And then they kept realizing I was there, but they forgot why they called. And it was fantastic. It was a solid hour and a half of entertainment. And yes, I was on the phone for an hour and a half. But that was good. They kept me awake, and now I just kind of put it on their heads. I'm like, remember that one time in Colorado? But yeah, it doesn't snow here. I mean, it snows in, like, the mountains in Boone and places like that. Not so much in Charlotte, North Carolina. Though we have had snow before. It's not in, like, a solid snow in quite a while. The one time it was snowing here, and my morning show wanted to do this bit, and we did it. By God, did we do it. Where people called in, and stuff that they couldn't get at the grocery store, we would go and get for them. So it's a snow day. Yeah, it's incredibly spring-like in Charlotte. It's great. It is great, though. I mean, 63 is fantastic. But on the snow day, we literally got in a station vehicle, and people called in their request. We picked them up, and then we delivered them, like, had them on the phone with the morning show. We're like, this is not safe. But if the grocery store is open, that means we can be working too. Yeah, they were definitely at that level. But they had a lot of fun over in Utah. I mean, not Utah, Colorado. I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I can never remember where Utah or Wisconsin is. Like, I both know they're out there, and I think they're, like, Midwest. But the map does not appear in my head. It's just like this invisible nothingness. And here's the debate I'm having right now. So, I have this little transition here. One, because I ran out of purple. This is all custom dyed. Like, all my fabric is... You're in Utah? Okay, so where's Utah? Is it Midwest? For the life of me, I just can never remember where Utah is. Like, I know where North Dakota is, and South Dakota is, and Michigan. And then it's like, Utah's this blank, and I know where, like, Indiana is. This is awfully convenient. Okay, so are you, like, on the coast? Are you near Washington? Are you, like, to the never eat side? To the right of Washington? West of Colorado. Gotcha! You have great timing. That's awesome. So what's going on in Utah? What's the weather like in Utah? Do you ski there? I don't know anything about Utah. How do you even, like... Because you know how some folks, they have different accents for different parts of the country, it's just how it is. Do you have a special way of saying Utah? Inquiring minds would like to know. I'm the inquiring mind. Oh, this is exciting. That's not bad. Do you have like a low of 30? 50 degrees is nice. Especially for January. So what brought you to Utah? Like family or... Yeah, you gotta be careful with skiing. You can definitely injure yourself. Especially here out there just because... I mean, the snow's not ice. Alrighty. That's not bad. Hey, I'm happy with 63, and you know we're gonna get those 50s again, Logan. It's gonna happen. Let's take our owl weather while we can get it. I'm trying to think if it's a good thing to be in a bowl or not. Because won't you get some pretty bad flooding? Yeah. Boone was pretty much in that type of bowl where everywhere around it would get a ton of snow. You get a little bit of snow, but not much. And it was like, here's the magic bubble of Boone, where everyone else gets snow, but it's crazy. It just seems like such a pain to have that much snow. Side note, these are two different satins, and this satin picks up paint like a champ. Oh, have a good walk. Yeah, we definitely have a smog bubble here. That's not too bad. So does like a lot happen in Utah? We'll have to follow back up with Logan. Oh, Logan is Elfin. That's his name. I don't know what type of doggo he has, though. This is exciting. I like learning about other states. Sorry. It's just fun. I'm trying to get straight lines as bugger. Come on. Is it just like a different type of city? Because I know some cities are like, well, there's just a huge nerd geek community. In other cities, there's like none. I was in Lexington for a while, and if you did not look normal, like one time I forgot I was styling my Haruko wig, which is pink. And my mom asked me to go grab some wine from Walmart, so I ended up walking to Walmart, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm wearing a pink wig. This is awkward. But Lexington, North Carolina is a southern town, where even the Greek restaurant is southern. Really good lamb, though. Very good lamb. I might have to go back with a smaller brush. Well, biscuits. Do not put that in your mouth. Pardon me. I got some paint in my shirt. And I think it's going to live there from here on out. Guess I'm doing a red design on this shirt at some point. Ah, darn. That's what I get for double fisting. And that was not tasty paint. I can see that. It's still kind of unfortunate, though. That's still a thing. Though it's still kind of, well, I guess if not much is going on, it's still kind of impressive that they covered on the evening news, like conventions. They do a little bit here, but mostly like when it's Heroes Con, because Heroes Con's really big. Good. It's good to have a place where you're not like talking to strangers at a grocery store. I feel like that's how you can really tell how a community is. How do people talk when they're in a grocery store? If you're just standing in line, or if you're talking to the cashier. Because if anything, that's also where a lot of the gossip goes down, is at grocery stores. Yeah. I mean, sports are cool. They're good, but there's only so far you can be like, yay! Go Falcons! Patriots suck! Or in my case, go any team that's a bird or the Panthers! I don't know anything about them! It's not fun feeling like an outsider. Yeah. That's like a thing where it's one thing to not have the same hobbies or fandoms or enjoyments as other people. It's another to be like, you suck, or, you know, I don't feel like talking to you at all anymore. Rather than being like, well, here's what's cool about XYZ. And it goes on both ways. Like, even in the nerd community, you have some folks like, oh, you don't like this. Oh, you haven't played Final Fantasy VI. Well, dishonor on you, you're missing out. I'm going to go over here and smoke my pipe. Which, obviously, that's not how it worked, but... yeah. It's like, if you think something's really cool, explain to someone else why it's cool. And if someone's really hyped about something, ask them, well, why are you so hyped about this? What makes this the bee's knees? Oh, I have a snoring cat right now. A poodoo deer. Are those the deers that bow? It's right here. It sounds really cute. Poodoo. Oh, it's a wee baby tiny deer. I love wee baby tiny deer. I don't know what they are, but just the idea of the wee baby tiny deer. Can you eat it? Man. Have you actually seen a proper, like, wee little tiny poodoo deer stingray? Because I'm on team with Karen. I'm like, not in the real world. Really? Were you able to pet it, or were you at a zoo? I mean, where did you see such a deer? Why did you say maybe? Were you not sure if it was a tiny wee little poodoo deer? Poodoo. Is it poodoo? Like Poodoo as pronunciation, or is it Pudoo? Oh, this is exciting. You'll learn about Utah now tiny baby deers. Seriously though, can you eat them? It's not a joke. You actually have been a vet for deer? That's awesome! Really? Isn't it confusing working on multiple different types of animals? Because it seems like they'd have a lot of different things going on. Like internally. And like, do some of them have different allergies or stuff like that? No, I'm just a really big fan of venison. My brother-in-law hunts, and they'll end up giving me some deer meat here and there, so I'll make some tacos. That's so cool! Huh. So, like, what type of animals did you work on at the zoo? Are zoo animals happy? That makes sense. Do you have like a guidebook to look to make sure that, you know, this type of animal is okay to have this type of treatment? I'm sure like a lot of it's memorized, but at the same time I feel like at a zoo you'd have so many different types of animals. Or did people like specialize, hey, I focus on these type of animals, you focus on those type of animals, or is like one vet for an entire zoo? Or is it a veterinary team? Awesome. Zoos are just great because it's like an opportunity to be able to really learn about all these different types of animals out there. Let alone about conservation. It means like, hey, you won't be seeing a zebra run through your neighborhood, but at the same time, what you do in your neighborhood can impact the environment, which then can impact that zebra running in the wild. That's cool. That makes sense. So what are deer similar to? Goats? Horses? That makes sense. I can see deer being close to a goat. Cows are awesome, though. They just seem like these giant derps. Just roaming around. Getting spooked here and there. Following you because they're curious. If Stingray, if you message me the link, I can post it up. I don't know how to allow links in a chat, unfortunately. But if you whisper it to me, I will post it. I love birds! Was it like one of those birds that you can feed them, Cool. Like, what type of birds? Birds are exciting. Sloths are exciting. Otters seem funny. Man. Oh, do tell about the birds. What are they? Cockatiels? Cockatoos? Lorikeets. We have, on the coast of Carolina, there's a zoo, or an aquarium, that has lorikeets outside. And it's the type of lorikeets where, you know, you can go in and you can get them some food, and if they're hungry, they come up and they eat it from you, and, you know, stick their tongues in it and go. Freaking love that place. Cockatoos! Oh, aren't African, gray parrots incredibly smart? Like, they have to have a lot of stimulus because they just are... They get bored easy. Oh! Welcome to the party, Stingray! You're in the Squirtle Squad. That's exciting. Pretty much every time is like this. Interrogating people about their lives. That makes sense. I'm just always impressed by how intelligent animals are. I'm just like, heck yeah. But also, it's just like people. Like, every animal has this crazy different person. Well, not every animal, but a lot of animals have crazy different personalities. I guess you'd really know that as a vet. Oh, just whisper me. So, whisper utopian pigeon. Whisper a pigeon. Find it on the street. That was exciting. We don't have a lot of pigeons in Charlotte. So, when I was traveling, I found some pigeons, and I just followed around pigeons, and it was glorious. They did not care at all. They were just like, okay. No food? Cool. I'm just walking over here. You're following me? That's okay. Sloth. Oh, here we go. Hi. I have messaged you, or whispered you. But yeah, no, I'm still pretty new to Twitch too. I was following my friend Kelly. I watched a lot of her streams when I was doing Iron Leg. Because it was just... One, she always listens to like Zelda music, which is awesome. And two, I could kind of like bounce around ideas. God, that's a cute little sloth. Let's see. Oh, memento. Open into tab. Oh my god! Oh my god, that is so cute. Oh goodness! Is that like the baby one? And then the mama one? That is so cute! Oh, yeah, I probably want to eat those. Those are definitely for pets. Good share. Definitely good share, Stingray. And yes, I love sloths. Oh my god, they're cute. I need to like print out a picture and have it at my desk. Just when I get sad or stressed out and go, well, I have a bunch of pictures of my cats, but they'll go right by the cat. Yes, I'm talking about you. Just go right there and like, hello. Somewhere in this world is this tiny little deer. Why were you looking up poodoo deer? Oh. Oh god, it's so cute. Oh, I think you broke me. Oh. Oh man. It is so cute. That is glorious. What a wonderful world. Just this deer out there hanging out. Living the dream, doing deer stuff, being adorable. Probably getting hunted down still once in a while, but being freaking cute. I don't even think you could shoot something that adorable. It's just precious. Oh, that was... Oh, I gotta sneeze. Nope, no sneeze. But there's a picture on Reddit over the weekend of a guy who loves sloths, like hardcore. And he got to hug a sloth. And it was just his reaction. And he looks so overjoyed to hug this sloth. Are sloths really sweet? Because I think you said you worked with a sloth, right? Or do they just not care? They're just like, I'm here. Oh man, those deer are cute. So are they easygoing? Are they actually that slow? Like, I've seen videos, but... Like, my cat's pretty darn slow, but he can still run. Now, are sloths similar to monkeys? That makes sense. I'm glad they live up to the name that people have pretty much taken and made to mean slow. Stop being such a sloth. You go, sloths. Doing sloth things. Like narwhals. Narwhals, narwhals. Alright, so what are they like? So if you had to take care of a sloth, like, what would you compare them to? Kind of like goats and deer. Oh, sup, Gon? Yes. Oh my god, it's gonna be 71 in Charlotte tomorrow. That's fantastic. So I get a little text message at 8 o'clock and it's like, hey, here's the weather. Sloths do seem to be absolutely precious. By the way, we were talking about poodoo deer. And there's a link earlier in the chat, but I don't know if you can see it. Look up poodoo deer, P-U-D-U. They are adorable. And Karen's a vet. She knows things. It's very exciting. There's much excitement going on here with paint being dried. Though looking at it, I think I might end up changing this to purple when I do my second coat. And that's just kind of a note. Though technically on the yellow part of Yojimbo's outfit it was blue. But I feel like red's blue's kind of sharp. So, didn't want to do that. It's my costume. I can do whatever the heck I want. Yes, definitely look at Voodoo Deer. It'll make your night. It might make your week, depending on how your week is going. Hopefully your week's going well so far. No pressure. Just excitement. So welcome to watching paint dry. We are past the halfway mark of the first layer. I think I might mix up the music a little bit. Anyone got a request? Or really good video game soundtrack? Put that over there. Ooh, that's a good choice. I guess that makes sense. After this song, we'll get some Lon Lon Ranch going. I was driving around yesterday, and I stumbled upon this. I was like, oh, this is nice. A Ghibli hip-hop mashup thing. Give him a bob. You know, I'm kind of glad that sloths have their own, just like, a sloth is a sloth. Can't compare them to anything. That was interesting they're not like monkeys. Like, I totally would have guessed that just because the arms, but I mean the claws are really, really intense. Oh, I love video game remixes. Then, after this, we're gonna swing by Game Chops. Well, we'll swing by Lon Lon Ranch, and then we'll swing by Game Chops. Thank you for the suggestions. I don't know if we can do song requests. I'll try to set that up for the next time. I've seen that. It's like, you know, the exclamation SR, but I don't know if I have that actually set up. So I'd love some suggestions. So I will say, I also love me some Ghibli. Oh, and here's my dye rag. Dye rag! When I was dyeing all this fabric, it just got completely... It looked like a pack of Starburst just puked up on it. Four gut fermenters. I don't know what that means, but it's kind of terrifying. Oh, my friend Kelly's live. Well, if you'd like to hop onto a different stream, EVL52's live, and she's pretty righteous. I don't know if she likes sloths, but I'm sure she does. So, is the stomach of a sloth like a goat? Do people eat sloths? I don't see why you would. But at the same time, I'm always amazed. Yeah. It's December Japanese Hip Hop 2016, but started off with this Miyazaki Max. Because that's a thing that exists on YouTube. Oh, that sounds adorable. Anteaters are kind of intense, though. It's just like their nose, trunk thing, mouth, and the tongue. Alright. Lawn Ranch. 10 hours! Guys, we're not listening to Lawn Ranch for 10 hours, but apparently you can. God bless the universe. 10 hours of Lawn Ranch. Huh. Well, I don't think that started playing. But that's okay, I'm up for having 4 minutes and 30 seconds of some Lawn Ranch. Actually, I nannied for a while. And one of the songs that I would do to make the sweet little girl fall asleep was the Lawn Ranch song. That and Zelda's Lullaby. Whoop. All the hours of Lawn... I'm just so impressed by the people who make these 10-hour mixes. I'm like, what are you doing? Why do you want a file that big? Who would want to listen to Nyan Cat for 10 hours? Though one time I did leave Nyan Cat up in an office and I locked the door and the walls were paper thin. But it was the 10-hour mix. It was back when Nyan Cat was really, really big. That's interesting. But I think really if you listen to anything, or anyone, for 10 hours, you will go insane. Minus Welcome to Night Vale. I have actually listened to Welcome to Night Vale for, I think, 14 hours? It was when I was working on Mirror. There was like one day I just got into Welcome to Night Vale, and there were so many episodes, so, oh. The link for... Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see this. A Tamandua. Oh, okay, that's not scary. Oh, he's... Oh my god, this is like it's wearing a vest. This is like the office worker of the Anteater realm. Oh, his claws. Oh, I'm gonna post this. Everybody, look at this. Look at this adorableness. Get some happiness in your life. Well, I hope you have some happiness in your life and not just from a picture of an adorable animal. But just in general. Okay. I gotta start laying this out. I've reached the floor on this side. Whoop. Oh, you know what? It's dry. Is it dry? It's dry! This dries pretty quickly. Oh, that's reassuring. Man, there are so... Oh, welcome back! Stingray was wanting to know what type of doggo you had. By the way, we've been talking about adorable animals, and there was a link that was just posted, and there's a poodoo deer, which is adorable. You should check it out, and it'll make your life so much better. Okay, it'll probably make your life a little bit better, but, you know, quite a bit. I don't guarantee anything in this world. Minus that there's some good cheesecake and there's some bad cheesecake. If you make bad cheesecake, you should be disappointed. Or you are a disappointment. Golden retrievers are sweet. So tell us all about your dog, Logan. Inquiring minds would like to know. Also, I hope you had a good walk. can totally see you with one. That is definitely your type of dog. Why do you live in the South? Well, the South kind of suits you too. Oh, do you have any pets, Karen? You seem like the type of person to have pets. Let's see, game chat. Oh, I do like I can't say that word. Oh, Pokemon remixes. Hello. Challenge accepted. Alright, let's check this out. So, Golden Retriever, Inuit dog, and pugs. Yeah, that makes sense. I still could see you being up north. But not like East Coast north, but like Midwest north. I don't think you'd be happy up in a place like Connecticut or New Jersey. I'm gonna see if there's any Zelda remixes. There's so many songs! I'm not even mad. Alright, let's get some Undertale. Well, obviously he didn't stay in Jersey. My roommate grew up in Jersey. Actually, I know a couple people who grew up in Jersey. All of them are very much on team, I don't want to live there anymore. For various reasons. Yeah, it does seem like a lot of folks from Jersey end up moving down around here. Oh, pugs are cute. Oh, that'd be... Have you seen, there's the person who dresses up their pugs as, like, pop culture things? So, like, the game of pugs and such. And they'll, like, film it and do little reenactments. If you haven't, that'd be right up your alley. So have you just started sewing, or have you been sewing for a while? You know, I should sew some things for my cats. They would hate it. Oh, and you can definitely get patterns for dogs too. Oh, nice. That'll be fun. Just don't let it get some dust. If anything, always just check out the discount fabric bin, like the leftover fabrics. And then you can get some just like really cheap fabric and mess it up. Or just make patterns out of it. That's exciting. But yes, the game of pugs. Oh, that's gonna be cute. Pugs just seem so chill. Pugs seem like sloths. They're just like, they get excited, they see you, but they can go pretty fast, but at the same time, they're just like, hi. Hi. How's it going? I love you. Golden Retrievers, too. Actually, all y'all's dogs. Maybe that's just a dog thing. Oh, God. Well, that means you're really good with the needle. Same time. Oh. It's just sewing up livingness. It's a wee bit intense. Meg low, low mania, something, something, random. Oh dear. Oh dear. Tears. Oh, Stingray. You'd need to send it to me in Whisper. Hi! Hi, Nico Kitty. Hey, guys. That's cool, just to let you know. Sugary needles. Surgery needles. Oh my god. I was seriously thinking... I thought you sewed with sugar needles. I'm like, oh, I guess they dissolve, but I'm not sure how clean that'd be. It's tedious as all get out. Not much exciting going on here, minus Karen is a vet, and we're talking about animals and really cute things. Yeah, and that's what's... however, curved needles are really handy when sewing in wefts in a wig. So you're ahead of the game there. And if you ever, for some reason, have to sew in wefts in a wig, use a curved needle. It'll make your life so much better. Yes, so Poodoo Deer and, I can't pronounce the other thing. Did you? No, I think you just typed it right, but for some reason I just thought of sugar. Yeah, it's coming out pretty solid. I'm doing thinner lines down here than I am up there, just because I wanted to. The immortal words of someone or another. YOLO. Pug wigs. I don't know how I feel about pug wigs. I'm sure it'd be adorable, but at the same time, the idea of a pug with a wig on is kind of terrifying. Just have it run up to you and be like, I guess anything... Tamandua. 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 Tamandua? Tamandua! Oh, that's fun! Thank you. Pronunciations really bug me. It's like I want to know how some things actually supposed to be pronounced. Just drives me up a wall. Yo, welcome to the party. Dude! One, I get really distracted by adorable freaking animals. I am pretty much on track for finishing by Katsucon. if I really push myself. The good news, we have events both days this weekend, but I have no plans with anybody, for better or worse. And pretty much my goal is to finish all the painting tonight, get the base done for... Pretty much I want to get all my armor done by Wednesday, so I can do a couple layers of spray paint, and then on Wednesday I'd like to finish up my shoes, because I still have to carve those out. And then I need to really knock out, like, painting. Like, a lot of... Like, my wig's done. My hat's done. Oh, here's my hat. Ah. Boop. It's a disco hat! And I'm gonna use magnets, which I gotta sew inside the wig to keep it on, but it's a little thicker than I was hoping for, but at the same time. But yeah, I do have a plan in place, and come hell or high water, I'm wearing this bad boy. I'll have to order my makeup on Friday, though. I still haven't actually done a makeup test. And that's kind of a little intense. But I still actually haven't done... I've made the corset, but I haven't done the bust part of the corset. Because I'm not good at that. I've never been good at doing boobs. It's like the curve, like I know how to do it, but at the same time, just the struggle is real. So, that's one of those I've kind of been putting off, because if I don't understand how to do something, I keep thinking it over and over and over and over and over. Well, that's why I did the wigs first. I'm like, the wig is about 7 pounds, though. It's hanging out over there, laying down, like, wrapped up, but it is freaking heavy. Let's see, I guess YouTube has some sort of, like, ad blitz thing going on. Yeah. I do have a very strong neck. The seagull song is really fun. Oh, and thank you about the hat. It's really, I have a good neck for headbutting people. Not that you're supposed to headbutt people. But yeah, doing for the blade. I'm still kind of debating, just because of time. What I'm probably going to end up doing is, I have a wooden sword, so I'll use that as a base. It's not long enough. I'll end up going back and making a proper sword for Yojimbo, but I'll do a vinyl sheath. I'm not going to do a wooden one, but I have this really beautiful red vinyl. And I'll end up carving out or doing a thermoplastic. I got like the melty stuff to do the design around it. And I just won't take it out of the sheath. Might just do a pipe in there. Yes! Lots of agreeing. That was kind of the bugger. I mean, I've had this design for a while. It's just in the winter I can't do. Just with my job, there's no way to do craft stuff. It just doesn't work. So, I was hoping I was going to be able to start this like in December. I didn't really get to start till January. Yeah, it's Yojimbo from Final Fantasy X, but interpretation, obviously. Yojimbo. But the good news is, if I just keep everything in the sheath, I don't have to take it out unless someone pays me, because that's in character. So it's like, yeah, no, I'm just not showing you my sword because you didn't pay me. I'd like to wear this. I got approval to get off for in amazement. So I'd like to do Yojimbo in cosplay chess. Because I think that'd be just fantastic. Though I'm so used to being such like a hyper energetic, pumped up character. Because for like the last 5 or 6 years I've done cosplay chess. That's just the type of character I've been, like Scout or Haruko from FLCL or Zapdos, which Zapdos doesn't have a personality, but you know. So, oh my god, this would be fun to be a really serious money grabbing Smash Bros. 64 character. Oh, jeez. I really loved playing as Pikachu and Kirby. I know Kirby's kind of a cop-out, but, you know. But I also really love doing Samus. Who's your 64 character? I hope so. I really hope so. Everyone's like, I'm so excited to see, like, you when you're done. I'm like, me too! I'd be so excited to be done. But the process is fun. And it's nice, like, with any work you do, just sitting back and going, hey, I did that. Like, even if it's, you know, proper work, like, hey, I made that event agreement. Or, I helped that animal live. Yeah, I can definitely see Link. Link was good. Samus was bae, though. Samus was definitely bae. And yes, I use bae. Shove it. He's such a cute little word. Though it's really cool these days, like with the new Smash and all, how many characters there are. It's just amazing. Like, started it and now we're here. We're over halfway there. Oh! Oh god, yeah. When I was growing up, my neighbor and I, we'd play 64. We'd both do DK, and we'd be butt buddies. Because when he did that, he shaked his butt, so we just like, go on both sides and go, oh yeah. No, Link used to be like hardcore beast, but I think it's just because there's so many different characters now, you really have to make sure. I'm always living on a prayer. I'm every morning living on a prayer of, oh god, may nothing break today. Not personally, but like, just in general. I know. You know, none of my friends really played Fox. So I never played much against Fox. Oh yeah. I always kind of wish Zelda was like a stronger character. Alright. We'll get some Living on a Prayer. Living on a Prayer. Living La Vida Loca. Okay. Oh god. I don't know what this music video is, but I think we're about to have some gloriousness, guys. There's a 80s band that hasn't been announced yet for Charlotte that's coming. And it's one of those, it's like we'd heard the name before, but we didn't know it, so we ended up looking up one of their songs. And the video was so... It was so weird! It was incredibly 80s. But with, like, special effects and everything. Not like, Bright Eyes or anything like that, but just... Wow. Oh. Bon Jovi's a classic. But it's kind of like in Pokemon, I can't say. It's one of those, like, I'm not super excited for, but just, I'm not a big fan of them. It's gonna be a co-headliner, though. I think they're gonna announce on Tuesday next week. And they're coming to Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo! But, Muse was just announced for Charlotte. And tickets go on sale Wednesday, and I'm incredibly pumped to see some Muse. I'm a freaking hardcore Muse fan. Oh. Oh, what'd you send over, Stingray? Oh, I know. I'm so excited for the pre-sale for that. I even, like, put in my code and everything. I'm like, let me get in! Worst to worst, there's a Spotify pre-sale, but my friend and I, we want to get in the pit. Because, when they came back in 2013, I think? 2014? It was 13 or 14. We ended up in pit in Time Warner Cable Arena. And it was, minus, like, seeing the Proto Men, probably the closest to a religious experience I've ever gotten to. Because, it was just, it was one of those weeks where it was perfect. We had Dragon Con. It was my first Dragon Con, and it was a freaking blast. And then, we had Muse, and I went around and ended up contacting the rep, and we got to freaking meet Muse, which was like, and we actually got to talk to them for a minute, but all I can remember talking about was, beaches, the mountains, and women's tracts of land, in case there's any kids here. I know. But yeah, so that's what we ended up talking about with Muse, and it was the greatest thing ever. Just like, my friend and I were freaking out, but they put on a heck of a show. You met your husband at Dragon Con? I like Red Hot Chili Peppers, but who are you, Stingray? How'd you meet your husband at Dragon Con? That sounds like a really good story. Also, really, who are you, Stingray? I hope you guys at least live near each other. Because, like, that's an international con. Living on a prayer. What was the other? Oh my god, you can have the Cantina band for 9 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. Oh, spooky, spooky, why is it 10 hours? Guys. Guys, we do not need 10 hours of music. I'm so confused right now. Sorry. There we go. Living Tombstone. Yeah, if you have any song requests, I don't have it set up so you can whisper me. So next up will be whatever Stingray links, which is going to be a great mystery. Oh, that's cute. Alright. After Stingray, I'll end up playing that one. Yeah, Living Tombstone's really on point. We got introduced by one of my friends. Oh, that's cute! And now you're together. Do y'all still go to Dragon Con? Also, Stingray, I still really want to know who you are. You know, I didn't know who Living Tombstone was, but then I went to MagFest, and I just wandered in with some friends to the Living Tombstone one, and this was playing. I'm like, this is dope as all get out. I don't know, you sent some sort of link, so we're playing whatever link you sent after this, unless it's a link of adorable pets, in which case we might still play a video of adorable pets. For a 5-year anniversary. Cute. That's like one of those Mormon fuzzies. Oh. Like, during Cosplay Chess one year, we had a couple where, it was a Link and a Midna, and, hey baby boy, you can come on in. You can come on in. Sorry, cat. He ended up proposing to her. It was one of those, like, he was supposed to attack her as men versus women. And nope, he got down on one knee, and then they spent the entire game together, and part of me, I have a cat that needs to get on. Here, boy. You wanna come in? Oof. Oh no! Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're okay. Sweet. Well, that was a bit butt clenching. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's cute. So, deleted link and then... I don't know what the link you sent was, Karen. Oh, that's a good reason, though. Always like guild parties. Let me get this back up. I want a link and typed weird. If you whisper me the link, I can post it. I just don't quite, let's see, copy, link address, paste, paste and go. What's this? What's this? There's something, oh, that's a, oh, this is, I love Trap Nation. Good choice, Stingray. Oh, gotcha. Fascinating. Oh, gotcha. Mystery solved. Actually, my mom was a guild master. You can type as much as you want. But, my mom was a guild master back when we played Ion. And that's a wee bit loud. And it was really funny because she would just get so intense on leading the raids. She was a tank, of course. It's like tanks are always leading, but it was funny because she wasn't a smoker, but she ended up taking up smoking because she gets so stressed out on raids. And then she ended up just starting smoking like around for just in general, like she just would play Ion and smoke. And then eventually I'm like, Mom, you gotta stop, and she did. But it was just so funny she ended up getting into this really bad habit because she gets so stressed out leading raids. Like, this is not how it works. Yeah, Stingray suggested it, and I'm totally taking, like, song suggestions, links, and all that. Just if it's link, message me. Or whisper. Don't message me on Facebook, I really suck at Facebook messages. Working on it, though. Definitely working on it. I love Song of Storms. Got some paint right there. Getting near the end. And it's under shoulder armor. So I feel like I'm putting that off. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Akari, what was... Are you Richard? So I'm trying to guess who people are. But, Akari, what was the song you suggested after this? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, it's kind of universally known. I really suck at Facebook messages. I have a tendency to see them at work, and I don't like responding to messages at work, so I'm like, oh, or I see them at midnight. And then I'm like, I don't want to bother this person at midnight. Then promptly forget. Yeah, it was suggested by, Stingray. Totally taking music suggestions, by the way. Well, once more. When you find someone else who loves Final Fantasy VI as much as you do, you remember them. I freaking love me some Final Fantasy VI. But I'm also really excited for the Final Fantasy VII remake. Even if it's in a bunch of different, chapters and stuff like that. Like, still. As long as they do that insert disc 2 type feel, I'm for it. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. Seriously, Final Fantasy VI, you gotta get on it, Logan. The one on the phone's not bad, but you can also get on the PlayStation Network. And it's worth it. It's one that you still probably need some help from a strategy guide, because at some point you're like... But it's the first game to make me cry. Though, to this day, I'm still mad that I learned later on you could save this one character. I'm like... It's also pretty darn dark for a Final Fantasy game. I mean, there's a lot of dark overtones in many Final Fantasy games, let's be honest, but... They definitely touched on some things. Painting is so tedious! Yeah, I am. Play it! Huh. Why? You were really friendly. You had, no trouble coming up and talking to folks. You can actually play Final Fantasy VI on your phone. It's not bad. Or tablet. Whichever. But, the graphics are a little different because they smoothed it out, I guess. It's kind of weird to say that the graphics actually look worse on the phone. But it's a different style. Because I'm thinking when they end up recreating it, whatever they used was just a different platform and had to have different graphics. Oh. Well, Richard, you are friendly. Don't be afraid to talk to strangers. The worst thing they do is you never talk to them again the rest of your life. The rest of your lives. Or, they kill you. But for the most part, I don't think anyone's really a murderous psychopath. For the most part. At least at conventions, I don't think anyone's going to come up and shank you. on purpose. Oh, I freaking love... Oh, I know a really good remix for Donkey Kong Country. But yes, no, Donkey... That was my sister and I's jam. That was like the last video game we really played together, just because after that she got out of video games. Because I kept kicking her ass. Oh. Well, that was incredibly kind of you. Well, you're a sweet person. You're strong, from what I've seen. I mean, I don't know your life story, but pretty much if anyone's made it this far, usually you got to be strong enough to make it through middle school and high school, and the real world can be kind of cruel sometimes. But good. Keep talking to strangers, and if anything, just say Final Fantasy VI is the best, and then other people will say Final Fantasy VI is the best, and then everybody wins. Minus the people that really love Final Fantasy VIII. But Stingray, if you have a suggestion for that, I think I know the Donkey Kong remix that you're talking about, or if you just want to talk Donkey Kong Country, I got you. I will say, what you two ladies did last year, which I know is kind of seems like a small thing, but like the note that y'all gave after what happened in the Cotton Candy Cat, still really, thank you. That was really, we're actually coming up on a year for that, and thanks, seriously. But on a happier note, Donkey Kong Remix. Here it is. Good. Get it, Richard. It's honestly something like dressing up really gives you a bit of a way to talk to people, because honestly, when I get to conventions, I get so overwhelmed by seeing so many people. I'm just like, oh god, I don't want to get in the way. But if you dress up, it's like, oh, here's a barrier that's just been broken down. And then you see someone else dressed up and you automatically know, oh hey, they like Pokemon, or hey, they like XYZ. And then suddenly it's not as intimidating to talk to them. And then you meet nice people, and you make friends, and, you know, high-five strangers, that type of thing. No, I haven't played Phantasy Star Online. I've played Ion, Guild Wars, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, RuneScape 2007 edition. It's always fun to see, like, that subreddit is so active still. XYZ. What's XYZ? YYZ. I'm fascinated. Yes, you really do get to geek out over fandoms, and I mean, think about it, in your day-to-day, it's kind of hard to tell if someone likes what you like, whether it be anime or video games or Monster Hunter. Just whatever it is. And at a convention, you have a much higher probability of finding someone that likes what you like, which automatically gives you something to talk about. So that way you're not in the situation where it's everyone's talking about sports. Yeah, RuneScape. Oh, gotcha. I see what you did there. Not in a rush that much. Oh, that's true. Hola! Oh. Remy. That's also, like, if you make a costume, you spend a lot of time on it. And if you don't spend a lot of time on it, you have the struggles of, oh, I just made this in one night. Or I made it in a weekend or something like that, where it was just one that was like, hey, this is my first one. It's like, yeah! Welcome to the addiction! Well, that was kind of cool. I remember when I first started getting into cosplay and actually was really into ball jointed dolls. I actually got my dolls hanging up here. But, cool. I'll play it after this song because I really like this song. But I was making clothes for ball jointed dolls. And that's how I kind of learned how to sew. I was like, oh, this is tiny, it's quick, it's easy. And I remember thinking, like, oh, if I can do it for a doll, I could do it for me. And then I could match my doll. And that's not creepy at all. Let's see. YYZ. YYZ. Oh. Yeah. I liked Guitar Hero, but I wasn't a hardcore fan about it. I was more so into DDR at that time. Oh, yeah. Shoot, I know this song. I don't actually know Fatal Fury. Oh my god. Well, you know, with smaller conventions, you probably could take your pugs to a convention. I'd just ask, like, the organizers ahead of time. If anything, they'd probably be gung-ho for it. Well, that'll do it. Hippers and bikies. Hippies and bikers. Oh shoot, this one's a little off. Oh, this is good. I like it. I like it! King of Fighters. Oh, okay. I know King of Fighters. Oh, I'm for it. Just whisper me the link and we'll play it up next. Like, if y'all want to listen to anything, I don't have song requests up yet. But considering y'all's great music choices, I'm definitely up for it. Yeah, just whisper me and I'll play it. I'm a big fan of remixes. Where'd my thing go? I have it. Where'd it go? Oh dear. Oh, there it went. Oh. Yay! Karen, you're the king of the animals. I don't know. Yeah, I did. I totally did. Oh. Yep, right there. Bless. At least it's white walls and not glitter walls. Well, there is glitter in this game. Yep, I did that. God, I love David Tennant. It really depends. So, hello, let's talk about cons in Charlotte area. It depends on what you're into. Like, if you're into board gaming, Mace is a fantastic convention. Big board gaming convention. Ichiban Con is one of my personal favorites. If you enjoy anime, it is a younger con. Hoshicon used to be really, really fun, but it doesn't exist anymore. Heroes Con's great if you like comic books. There's also a lot of Charlotte mini cons. Those are good for essentially like gatherings and seeing people, but pretty much purchasing. Yeah, I know. I was just like, and this is now a cat. I mean, I've been in this apartment 3 years, so I don't think that's the worst thing on these walls. But, so just it's kind of depending on what you're looking for. Bigger conventions in North Carolina are Heroes Con, Animazement. There's a cosplay convention, Cosplay America, that's out in Raleigh-ish, Durham. There's a lot of different sci-fi cons, but like the close ones you're gonna hit are Heroes Con in June, I'm pretty sure. Ichiban Con, and the mini cons in Mace. Oh. Got it. Oh dear. Let's see.
Because Time Warner Cable is now Spectrum, redefining what a cable company can be. With promises to make.
Did you just send me an ad?
And over 90,000 employees working hard every day to earn.
Let's see. Copy. Copy link address.
Fastest growing TV, internet, and voice provider.
Yeah, I already got paint on my computer.
It's a new day. A fresh start.
Oh, did you make this ad?
Because Time Warner Cable is now Spectrum, redefining what a cable company can be. With promises to make and promises to keep. And over 90,000 employees.
No, I
every day to earn.
did you send me this? Because it looks like an ad. Yeah, I already got some paint on my computer.
Welcome to Spectrum.
I do really like Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, dude, the link you sent me was totally an ad. And it's unlisted. Oh, Feel Good Inc. is 8-bit. Oh, here we go. Let's have some Mad Max. Hi guys, let's have some Mad Max. Yeah, YouTube's really good at ads, though. I will say, and now for something completely different. But seriously, David Tennant is the best. I was thinking that, like, he's an international treasure right there. Just. Oh, there's now, the Shiny and Chrome edition. And it's like black and white, but it's very, very different. I'm actually going to be dressing up, I decided. Especially because I shaved one side of my head. I'm like, okay, I'll do Furiosa again. So I'm going to be doing Furiosa for KatsuCon. Because it's Furiosa, and any time to wear Furiosa is a good time. Freaking love her. I love Mad Max, just all the movies are so wacky and good. Good night. Cat sneeze. They're just sleeping over there. But I love, this is like one of the soundtracks that I drive to. Especially late at night. Until I came up, even though still every couple months I have to do this, I have a storage unit about an hour and a half away. But usually I have to drive up like after work in the middle of the night. And I'll end up just listening to Mad Max the entire way. I'm like, I'm going to pay my storage unit! Witness! Dude, who are you, Stingray? You're killing me. Oh, no worries. No worries, gone. Furiosa League. Oh, you. Yeah, I definitely painted the wall there. What a day. What a lovely day. Speaking of... Oh. Yep, I got more paint on my computer. There we go. Speaking of loveliness, I'm almost at the end of this. Wow. But I will say, Gone, that was a lovely advertisement for Spectrum Center. Hi, Haiti. Don't sit on this. Do not sit on my hat. I love you. What's going on, baby boy? Hi. Can I help you? Do you just want to sit closer? That's fine, baby. Let's had my fat cat come up over here. Let's see. Well, I would move that camera, but I kind of had some trouble getting it in place, so. You'll just have to trust me that there was a very fat cat right over here. And there he goes. Hi, baby boy. I love you. Don't hurt yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Make sure you have a clean bill of health. Yeah, Gone, that's the right one. No, I haven't done a Dragon Ball cosplay. I've done a Legend of Dragoon cosplay. Oh, shoot, I guess I did. I totally forgot about that. No, technically not a Dragon Ball cosplay. It was part of Iron Wig. We had to do a Super Saiyan wig, and I chose Gohan. So, yeah, and then I ended up giving that wig away because I was so mad at it. That's still, like, one of my most disappointing wigs I've ever made, is that wig. I'm still amazed I actually got into the final round with that wig, because that wig was just... It was disappointing, though I did, lace front the entire part of, like, the entire hairline. Never again. Yeah, Hayden always wants to sit on things. But he's such a big cat and he knows it. So he's very oddly gentle. He's like, can I sit? Can I sit here? Is that okay? Alright. Oh, that came out nicely. I know. He was over to the side, just with how I have everything set up right now. There's not a lot of room for the cats to come over because paint. Paint and cats do not mix. Not even remotely. Oh, that's a really cute graphic. Let's see. Up next, we got something from Gonzalez. If you can send me a link, Richard, I'll totally play it up next. It's a little tricky looking up songs. So pretty much all the songs that we've listened to have been either like someone sent a link or it was next up on YouTube. And by message, I mean whisper. Whisper on here. Yeah. Cats and paint just really don't mix at all. Like when I was painting Meru, Hayden stepped in some of the paint and he started tracking like, that was an intense paint job. Everything was painted. Everything. It was fun though. I love Meru. She's this little positive go-getter that's been completely abandoned by her entire race. Kim, she kind of betrayed him, but little Kame, little Kambi. This sounds chill as all get out. Cool. Got it, Richard. Yes. Do you have a dog gone? Everyone was talking about dogs earlier, and I think you missed that. We got pugs in the chat room. We have Canadian doggies. We have a golden retriever. We have a really... Hold on. Haiti, come here. Oh. This is Hayden. Hayden must have just had some water. Hey. He is really freaking big. Yeah. He doesn't care about anything. This is the chillest cat you'll ever meet. Just like, Nicole, I'm here. Hayden. Alright, here we go. He is 23 pounds. 23 pounds of love. There you go, baby boy. Oh. Copy link address. Paste and go. Paste and go, paste and go. Ooh, Kirby. I'm for it. Kirby has a really good soundtrack. It's a gangster Kirby. Aww. I can definitely see Phantasy Star having a chill soundtrack. It seems like one of those games. Good. So we have like all the adorable dogs. Between everyone, it's just like adorable dogs, and then it's me with my 3 cats. Are you just guarding me, Hayden? love you. Definitely a good choice. Oh, what'd you send, Stingray? Xander. That's a good name. What type of dog? Missing you. So it's just in the realm of cute dogs. That's a good realm to be in. Where are we at? Oh, another Kirby mix. All right. Xander the... That's a good name. Let's see. My cat's names are... Not that you asked, but I'm telling you anyways. We have Ren, and she's a black kitty, and she's very sweet. Then we have Hayden. He's a fat cat. He's the one that I kind of held up in front. And then we have Jack Henry the Pumpkin King. He's a small cat who looks like Hayden, but is an asshole. Or, pardon my language. He is a... he's still... He's used to being the king of the castle, and he's not the king of the castle anymore. Alright. Paint's done for the moment. Huzzah! Let's move this paint before I get the skirt in the paint. Oh, that makes sense. Pardon me for a minute. Oh, that came out nicely. Alrighty. So, tell me. These are going to be my shoulders. There we go. Oh, heck yeah, I've watched Archer. Pam is my freaking hero. Let's see. This is my left, this is my right. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, in the winter we have the ice rink, and we have marshmallows at the ice rink, so I needed a box to carry some things, and I got a marshmallow box. Okay. So these are the back. I need not this. Where's my Sharpie? press. So from here on out, we're playing with shoulders. Do you want ants? That's how you get ants. Do you want ants? You know what? I wonder if there's an Archer remix. Archer remix. Okay, there's an Archer remix. It would be Danger Zone. It would absolutely be Danger Zone. Alrighty. Freaking love Archer. Ah! There, yeah. Some people have so much time on their hands. Alright, no, I can't do this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for subjecting you to the Archer remix. Ooh. Now for something completely different. Huh? Yes. I did get your whisper. Oh. Nice, I'm for it. So we'll do some Zelda after we get some Fifth Element up in this business. Alright, cool. Well, good luck. I hope your schoolwork goes well. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you again. School's important. May the odds be ever in your favor. Go get schooled. I got to school to get my education. It does look like cheese, and it's incredibly uncomfortable. It's, what's it called? Where's pizza? There's pizza? Who's got pizza? It's that expanded foam. Great stuff. Which I am a big fan of as of last night, because it was so much fun chopping it up. It's like, oh, this is exciting. That's what I was going to use for a weapon, and I had just made it and left it for like 2 years. 2 years! Which says a lot about many things, actually. But, yeah. Just carved it out, and, now I got the bases on my shoulders. So, now I gotta get the details up. So this one of having... got a little one here. Because I want these sides to be pretty even. I'm gonna make myself a pattern. Also, I don't want to buy more craft foam. So I'm probably going to do craft foam Fibra over it, so Fibra strengthens it a little bit. Yeah, they're super swirly. I am a big Metroid fan. Well, yeah, Samus is definitely my bae. Yes. No, I'm just going to wear them like this. But no, I'm going to cover them with craft foam. Though, obviously it's a little sturdy, so here we go. We're just going to hang out like this. I'm going to cover it with craft foam. Pretty much I'm going to do paper, then craft foam, then Fibra. Fibra is a thermoplastic. Actually, I'm just going to cover up the holes. So, it's pretty much, I'm using this as the base. I'm going to end up doing elastic going around here. So, I'm like, I don't know where to show you. Going around here, probably 2 pieces here, and then 1 piece that goes over the shoulder. And, hope for the best, really. I've done pauldrons before, but last time I had a bunch of, well, last time it was a lot skinnier, too. So, these are way, way more intricate than what I've done previously. You know, I had a piece of paper. Oh, look at it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Do not lose paper. So it's Yojimbo, definitely. Yojimbo, not good for human consumption. Oops. I will say, I'm incredibly excited to paint this just because it looks like a lot of fun to paint. But first, you gotta get to the point of being able to have something to paint. Oh, got it, Stingray. Let's see. I haven't, but I do like Laputa. Yeah, this was just the one thing, like, even when I was talking to Sunset Dragon, she's the one who designed this. And she does commissions. I was like, I don't know how to do the shoulders, like, because I don't know if I want to have them literally as big as Yojimbo. Let's see. Or if I wanted to have something a bit more normal. So we kind of came into the, well, the place where it ended up being, where they're still pretty big. It's definitely shoulder armor, but cool. Thank you for hanging out and also for answering like the thousands and thousands and thousands of questions, Karen. That was really awesome. May all your work go well and not be really more intense than what you can handle. Have a good night. Let's see. Top. Swirl. Ooh, I like this. But have a good night. Top. Back swirl. Way! I'm for it. Let's see, where's my top swirl? Man, this makes me want to listen to, what is it? Saturday morning. Not Power Glove. But Power Glove definitely has some good songs. Oh, Jesus. Seriously? You're asking for my favorite Muse song? Oh. Biscuits in a Blender. I really love Butterflies and Hurricanes. Follow Me makes me cry. Follow Me is a beautiful song, and I've definitely cried to that one before. Let's see. Resistance is just darn good. Yeah, I really liked Uno, too. Uno's definitely up in there. But I will say, probably Butterflies and Hurricanes is just that one song where I've always wanted to hear them perform live, and I know I never will. The favorite album's definitely Absolution. Fury's really good, too. Sorry, so what's your favorite Muse song? We'll do Animetal in a minute, but Telltale Heights is really good, so... Man, now I just want to listen to Muse. Alright. Let's see. Telltale Heights is so good. Okay, so I'm gonna have to carve this down a bit more. Oh, yeah. Definitely team anything but Muse. Yeah, it's really good. Like, I love Telltale Heights, it's just I haven't heard it in ages. I'm going, what's this? What's this? Definitely worth it. Got it, Richard. I will say, I think one of my favorite, not Muse, but Zelda songs, while we're on this, Telltale Heights is up there, but, Ballad of the Windfish. So good. Ooh. And let's swim over here to Animetal! Yeah, you go, Woo. I don't blame you. That was really solid. I'm gonna have to check out more next time. Man, that's a weird swirl. So, close out more. I hate it when you can see something in 3D in your head, but you can't, like, make a easy... It's like you're gonna have to physically make it versus making a pattern. It's like sitting there in my head. Seriously. I really hope I get to go to MagFest next year. It just depends on the dates. I don't know. Though it worked out this year simply because we had our snowstorm down here. And I would have absolutely hated to not have been there to help with the ice rink. Yeah, that would have been a freaking nightmare. Like, most of our crew didn't show up, and I ended up being there for hours and hours and hours just shoveling snow. But it worked out. But yes, I really want to go back to MagFest. I want to see 5th grade. Honestly, I'm just hoping next MagFest. So swirl's gonna go this way. Sorry, I know you guys can't really see much of what I'm doing, and that's a little disappointing. But I made this one too big. Did I? Nope, nope, I didn't. Yes. But by next MagFest, I'm hoping that Protomen have their album completed, because that'd be really exciting. I love me some Protomen. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I didn't really have a choice. Also, I'm much more comfortable carving, or not, I'm not as comfortable carving as I am with creating individual pieces and putting them all together. So it's like when I look at that, I can think of it as, okay, you got the swirls. The swirls will be on top. Then you're going to peel it back. You got the bottom layer, which is essentially going to be like V's. So I'm like, okay, cool, I need to make all the V's, so I'm going to count all the V's. Then pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my layer of craft foam. Then I'm going to create my fibro with the craft foam pattern that I've created. So I'm going to put the underpart on. Then I'm going to put the second layer of spikes on, or stripes. I don't even know what to describe them at this point. Then I'm going to do the swirls. So it's like, I can just think of it. I don't know, it's just the only way I can really break it down and make it work in my head. Ooh, Metroid. I'd be so okay if Herdeman came back with Castlevania. That'd be sick. Good suggestion. Yeah, the only barcade I know in Charlotte is Abari. Is there another one? Yeah, the bass is really good in this one. Abari has a Ninja Turtles game, but it's a lot of fun, but it's essentially pay to play, which stinks. So it's like you can just keep putting in quarters and keep going, but unless you're really, really good. But they have a ton of great pinball machines. Their best one is one called Medieval Madness. And it's just a blast. It's very forgiving. Some of their pinball machines are not. But, yeah, if you're looking for, that's the only barcade I know of in Charlotte is Abari. It's in Noda. It's got like that $1 cover you have to do in North Carolina, but shoot. And the beer's good too. They serve a lot of local breweries, and they're looking to expand as well. And they mix up their games, so it's not always the same games constantly, but at the same time, you have the classics. They have some really big arcade games. They got Frogger. They got Marvel vs. Capcom too. Lucky's? Is there another barcade that I don't know about in Charlotte? How have I missed this? It's like the only bar I'm comfortable with going to. Well, that and Mortimer's. Mortimer's has a really friendly crowd. I don't know, bars are just a little uncomfortable. Lucky's. Is it new? Has it been around? How have I missed this? I feel like my life is a lie. I don't think I made these too big. No, nothing in it. Ah. That's how it works. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna pin all these together. Huh. So it's uptown, uptown. Interesting. I don't know when I'll be able to check it out, but I do want to check it out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare the war. Four, 5. Wait. 5, 6, 7, 8. Something, something. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna expand it here. Oh, not that far. I'm gonna need some long pieces. I hate when you realize it's like, oh, I'm gonna need more craft foam. That's the one thing. Vibra is really gooey. Like Warbla. Dude, Logan, can you whisper me the website? I really want to see this now. But Vibra is really just gooey. This is gonna be fun. Warbla's pretty stiff though, so it's not like it's just gonna melt on you. Right. I'll probably end up carving this down a bit more. Right. So I'm gonna pick up more supplies for this tomorrow. That's okay. Okay, so come back to shoulders. I'm gonna end up knocking out. Alright, got the pattern there. I need to do other armor pieces. I got the crotch piece done. There's 2 circles here. There's a hip piece. Time to do some circles. Okay. Cool. All hail the mighty Wi-Fi. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. We're gonna have to post this. Here's this glorious arcade bar that they were talking about. With fantastic stock photos. Yeah, the pictures are just glorious. So small. Okay. On an off side note, Lady Gaga was fantastic last night. Hey, you gotta Photoshop those veins. You gotta make sure that the vampires know that Lucky's is the place to go. My vampire money. There we go. I will say it's kind of handy having a camera. I'm like, oh, cool. That's the right size. Rock. It's rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. I think these will actually be good for chest pieces up here, though. Queen Gaga, truly. She was just like a superhero, flying down, and glitter. Once more, going back to glitter is the best. She's our glitter superhero. Oh, shoot, that's all one piece. Ooh. Ooh. Well, at least that's breathable. Oh, I didn't watch the game. I just watched the replay of Lady Gaga on YouTube because, well, it's Lady Gaga. Though I was getting updates on my phone. I was pulling for the Falcons. I wasn't watching, just was pulling for the Falcons. Mostly because it'd be nice if someone else got a freaking Super Bowl championship, you know? Just saying. That's unfortunate. Do you have Time Warner Cable too? Because my internet is always a bit slower. I'm a Panthers girl. But pretty much to the extent that I support my local team. Like, I'm not a hardcore football fan. Oh god, that's unfortunate. Comcast is... Sorry for your loss, mate. Yeah, definitely love the Panthers. And honestly, I'm kind of glad for their season this year. Because I think after the high that they were on, it's good to have that humbling experience. So, and be like, hey guys, you know, you're a human. Yeah, no, I feel you. I'm really tired too. I'm probably gonna knock this down in about 10 or so minutes. Oh yeah. But at the same time, I've never heard something good about Comcast customer service. And maybe it's just because I'm on Reddit too much. But yeah, just that sucks. I'm just so ticked off that Time Warner essentially cock-blocked Google Fiber. I mean, they're all set to completely do all of Charlotte, and then nope. Good. I'm glad. They really needed some help. When you have people saying that they'd rather, you know, go to the DMV than call your customer service, there's something wrong. Cool. It might. Well, it could be like right now there's heavy streaming of TV shows and other things that you'd stream at 9:48 at night or whatever time it is currently. No, you're on East Coast. Mm. Delicious cold soup. I don't get to see your lovely face though. But I can imagine it while I chew on my soup. I really love soup, guys. Soups and cats. Soups and cats and soups and cats and soups and cats and soups and cats and... Okay. Here we belong, fighting to survive. Alright, cool. Oh, I love Total Eclipse of the Heart. That was actually my parents' song. Which is still kind of weird. Warm carpeted man cave. That's a first world problem right there. Every now and then I get a little bit. This is such a weird romance song. Like, I know it's about vampires and stuff, but it's still a really weird romance song. I had a third circle. And this is why I safety pin everything. Oh, I had a third circle. It was right there. Oh, hey guys, it's a smiley face. Yeah. 'Cause we'll never be wrong together we can get to the end of the night. Pendulum. Seriously, yeah, I misplace everything in front of me. It's what it is. It's not great, it's not bad, it's just what it is. I don't know pendulum. I know pendulum. Monkey. Monkey. Alright, so this is underboob. Underboob. Then you do a hit piece. Now it's on the love in the dark. Nothing I can do. When I worked for an 80s station, that was like the best part. Was just like when they played the song, you're just like, we had to make her. Nothing ever happened, but it was worth it. Yes. Yeah, I lost my printout of Yojimbo, so I'm like, oh look, reference. Every now and then I fall apart. And so it has a... I like that. That's pretty. Turn around. Blood sugar. Yeah, I only know Total Eclipse of the Heart. Hair metal song. Oh man. What's defined as hair metal? Are you talking like 80s Kiss? Alright, 80s metal. I don't know. Because I'm really bad with time. Okay. I don't know if I have a favorite, so... Yeah. Nothing against it, I just don't have one where I'm like, yeah, that's the song. Like, I enjoy myself some Motley Crue, but only if it's, like, there. Kinda like, I enjoy myself some baklava, but I don't go out of my way to get baklava. But I love me some tiramisu, and I will go out of my way. Oh, Guns N' Roses is good. I guess, like, most of the 80s I know is pop music. I mean, there was a lot of rock in the 80s, obviously. This is too small. Is Bon Jovi hair metal? Is Bon Jovi metal? No, when I think of metal, I think of, like, freaking, why is my brain blank? Metropolis. Dream Theater. And Arion. Yeah, tiramisu's the best. Okay, then Living on a Prayer, definitely. I'll take that as my hair metal for 500, Alex. What songs would y'all suggest for some hair metal? Yeah, no, tiramisu is the best. It's really easy, actually, to make tiramisu cheesecake. All you need is chocolate. Essentially, you make a basic cheesecake. Because tiramisu has a lot of vanilla in it. So you'll end up mixing mini chocolate chips and instant coffee. And you'll get the flavor of tiramisu. I love Dream Theater. If I didn't think it'd be a wee bit too intense for the stream, I would definitely play some Dream Theater. Scenes from a Memory. Epic's good. Yeah. Though coming up next is one of my favorite karaoke songs. And anyone who does not like Mr. Roboto for karaoke is a communist. I am the modern man. Considering I was literally playing, like, chill music earlier, you know. Oh, I just felt like it'd be a wee bit too much intense. That is a good one. I'm trying to think of my favorite Dream Theater. I'm gonna be honest, I really love just the entire album of Scenes from Memory, or Metropolis. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Yeah, actually, my ex introduced me to Dream Theater. He also introduced me to Between the Buried and Me. I'm like, this is fantastic, and Thai food. He was a really good guy. I hope he's doing well. I can see that. Well, that's the whole thing, is they do... Oh, that's funny. They do incredible concept albums. And if you like them, you might enjoy Arion, which is spelled not how you think it'd be. Oh, let me just do caps lock and yell at you! They do concept albums. 0111010. I think that's it. A pendulum. Cool. Got it. Yes, that's a good one. Oh, biscuits. My brain just stopped. Let's just restart. Oh. That one or the one where it's like Days and it's about the guy in the coma are both really good Arion albums. With your problems, so we can be free. I'm not a hero. I'm not the savior. What do I think this song? Circumstances are beyond my control. Beyond control. Beyond control. I think I'm gonna have that curve over. No one's gonna see it, but I'll know it's there. That's kind of how I felt about cosplay. No one's gonna see this really tiny detail, but I know it's there. Abort retry. Seriously. That's a story of, like, when I'm leading meetings sometimes, my brain will just stop. I'm like, dear God, my bosses are right here. I can't. Can I please have my brain back? Critical failure. Blue screen of death. Oh, damn, I need to do those TPS forms. We have TPS forms at my work. They're literally called TPS forms. I'm the one... It's me and another girl. We're the ones in charge of them. I'm like, great. Thanks, guys. But, I'm gonna end up heading off soon just because this next part's gonna involve the... heat thing that blows heat. That's a heat thing. What's it called? A heat blower? I don't know what it's called. Oh, bless it. Heat gun. It's gonna involve the heat gun, and that's really loud, so I think I might put on some Dream Theater and put in the heat gun. So you guys, have a good night. If you guys want to hang out, I'll probably be doing this again on Wednesday. Same time, same place. Yes, it's a heat gun. I couldn't remember it was called a heat gun. And hopefully by Wednesday I'll have the shoulder pieces done. That's my goal. So, fingers crossed. Y'all have a good night.